Hey guys, alrighty, sorry, a little bit later than 9:30. This is why. He is going to be joining us today. So bear with me. All you need today for our workout is your mini band. So if you have weights and you want to add them, you probably could for some exercises, but I don't recommend it. This is just going to be a great feel good all over. We're going to work our body different directions, some single side, some double side exercises. So let's get started. I am going to set us up on a timer so we stay moving. Um, Facebook, I swear, changes this every time. So, oh, I can see comments now. So I hopefully we'll be able to see comments if you post them. So whether you're watching this live and you're going to move along with me, let me know. Say hi. If you're catching the replay, also say woohoo, I'm here. Just so I know, we'll keep the workout up all week. Happy Valentine's Day, if I didn't say that already. So it's time to show our bodies some love. Hopefully you've got some friends or family, little kids that you can do this workout with, so you can just enjoy moving your body together. So I'm going to set our timer. Oh, it says 27 minutes. Okay, maybe that has a cooldown factored in. All right, so we're going to start with a warm up, and hopefully that stays there. So, oh good, and you can see me. I had to work on some lighting issues today too. So just gentle squats, you don't have to go super low. Just going to warm up everything. And then our first block, we're going to have 3 blocks, and we're going to run through each block 2 times, and then we'll move on. And the first one is almost all on the floor. So hopefully we'll get some blood flow in here first, so when you lay down, you don't try to fall asleep. So step and reach, really lengthen along the side here and pull. Good. This is my side body. I need to stretch more. So I have to start with it, otherwise I won't do it. Other side. So if you don't have mini bands, they're pretty easy to find. You can do Amazon. Right now I'm using a Ziaset. They're my favorite because they have a whole bunch of different levels, and I like the length of them. I'm a smaller person, and they are smaller bands, so they fit better. We're going to kick your butt, pull the arms back. Really squeeze between your shoulder blades. Keep your hands like a blade, nice and stiff. And then lengthen through your hip. Get a little booty squeeze. And again, I can't do music because you have to have all these licenses to stream on Facebook, and most of them are not approved. And then the ones that are just not that exciting. So squat again, and we're going to bring a knee, elbow cross. Woo! Little creaky cracky. It's almost my birthday. Definitely feeling a little bit older. Have you seen that reel where it's like, my body glows or cracks like a glow stick, but refuses to glow? Kind of feel that way. Sometimes. Last one here. Good. All right, bring those shoulders up, down. We can add some marches with this. Nice and slow. Nothing too fast. We just want to build some awareness as you lift your arms. Squeeze the core muscles, activate them, bring them in. Good, now take it out nice and wide. We're just gonna stretch and reach. Bend, tap the toe if you can, and pull up. A little lawnmower action here. Got about 1 more minute left in our warm up. So you can have music on in the background, or maybe music of small children, other side. Good boy, yes. That's okay. I'll probably talk too much, so lots of cues. Mini bands are awesome, but it's how you do them that will really help you get the most out of this stretch too. Good. All right, so come down and hold. Just rock side to side here. Good, and then pick your favorite side. Come to your right side. Touch down, reach up. Nice twist through your spine here. Reach for the ceiling. Get that slow burn. Reach to the other side. All right, and let's grab our bands. I'm going to use a heavier one for this series. I will change it as we go. So take your band, come on down to the floor, and go ahead and put it right around your thighs. All of our work exercises are going to be a minute. So we're going to start with glute bridges, and we're going to transition to glute marches. So it's really easy to try to just use your back in this exercise, but I want you to think about pressing through your feet and making a fist with those glutes. Zip up the abs. A lot of times too, it's easy to try to push up, but that tells me you're using your back and not the meaty muscles here. So we're gonna lift and hold. You can have your arms out to the side to balance, and we're gonna march with those feet. Good. Awesome. So if you find that you're wobbly or that your hips are dropping, just go where you need to be today to keep this supporting leg nice and firm. Awesome job. my band is sliding. These pants, I'm a little worried. They're more slippery. And rest. All right. Next exercise is a side plank with a leg raise. So here's some of that total body exercise coming in. We're going to come up to our elbow, but you can still see me barely. Knee and elbow are nice in alignment here. You're going to pop up here, hold the side plank with your knee down. We're going to raise the top leg. So zip up nice through here. You feel your abdominals wrapping here. This is when you could add a little arm crunch if you wanted to. Ooh, together, down, together, and down. Reach. Whoop, band rolls. It goes back. Good, try to keep that hip up. You're pressing through the outer glute on that bottom leg. We're almost to halfway, and then we'll switch. Leg in. Good, that's our tune to switch. So go ahead, spin it around as quickly as possible. Again, elbow, knee in alignment. That way when you pop those hips up, you really get the side booty here. Oh, I'm not lifting, am I? Lift. Don't crunch, just lift. Reach long with the arm. You can tell this is my tighter side because it didn't even want to reach, it just crunched. Lift. Reach. Again, make sure all this is lifted, pulled in nice and tight like a corset. One more. Rest. Oh yeah. A little burn on that one, huh? All right, I just forgot the third one. Oh yeah, okay. So go ahead and keep the band, but slide it down to your feet. And so it's right over, under and over your feet. And we're gonna come into a low plank here. All right, so low plank here. We're gonna do a slow mountain climber, kind of almost spidery. I have to go out to the side because it doesn't fit. And then you're gonna pop up and then do a mountain climber in. And then drop back down, down. If you need to drop the other knee, back up, you can. You can do this with a little extra support. So see, you can drop the knee and pull it in and then just switch. So you can do this a little more supported, but really try to pull your belly button away from the waistband. That's gonna help you stay supported. Good, keep that head in line with your spine. You should be looking at your thumbs, not at your feet. Ooh. So when I'm in elbow, it's kind of going out to the side. And then when I come up to high plank, that's when I'm driving it straight forwards. And it doesn't have to be fast. You just want to get the greatest range of motion possible here. And you're going to be feeling all those abs. Rest. Whew. Alrighty, how's that? That's our first block. We're going to repeat those 3 exercises. Keeping that short so we can remember. So back to the glute bridges. Slide your band back up. And here we go. We're going to press up, squeeze the butt, and lower down. If you want to make this a little more challenging, just go halfway down, or just hover your booty, and then press it all the way back up. You can also raise your heels if you wanted to. Ooh, a little more calf work in there. Another way you can advance this is to cross your hands over your chest. You don't use them to balance, you use those deep core muscles. Good, all right, that's our signal to march. So heels up or heels down, it doesn't matter. Arms up or arms down, doesn't matter. So if you had a weight, you can maybe hold it right here. Just a little extra stability challenge. Thank you, Ozark. Yes, good. Remember, squeeze the glutes. Nice and steady through the hips. I knew this was going to be an issue. Huh. Once you stand up, will you go away? Almost done. Rest. And rest. Good. All right, we're on the side plank one. So keep the band right around the thighs. So again, we keep that knee down just so we feel the glutes a little bit more. The second we start popping up, it becomes a lot harder. You can try it if you want to, but pop on up. This time, if you want to have a little more advanced movement though, you could straighten your leg. So leg lift and reach. So be careful as you lift that leg that you don't drop this hip. You want to keep it up nice and high. It's really tricky for me. This side is not my favorite either. I guess I just don't like side plank. I can't wait till we switch. Thanks, Bubba. Oh, that's a switch. Okay. Whew. All right, right into it. We're going to do a couple extra on this side because with that switch, I think we start a little bit late. Okay, so we're going to keep all of this wrapped nice and tight. Thanks, bud. Lift, lower. Good. Think long lines here. Keep that booty burning. You know, no weights. You probably thought it was gonna be easy, didn't you? I always say, question the no weight workouts. Last one, and rest. All right, last move that we've already done. Slide the band down to around your arches and the top of your feet and roll on over. We've got that up-down planks. All right, so it comes out to the side and back, press up. Should also point out, try to alternate which hand you are using as your lead hand, okay? Make sure you're breathing. Really focus on pulling that knee in as much as you can. My sides are very uneven. I'm working on that. Best way to even things out is to work them one side at a time. Oh, almost forgot the knees. It's good for hip flexors, good for the core. Who's feeling arms? Yeah? Remember, you can always drop a knee down if you need to. Legs, bud. Oh, almost done. Yep. We're getting there, guys. Hang on. It's a little bit harder this time, huh? I find it harder. Makes sense. That's fun. We did it. Rest. And rest. Whew, good job. Okay, this next block, I'm going to switch up my bands to a lighter band. This one is the extra light one because my light one is MIA. We've got 30 seconds here. Grab a drink. All right, we're gonna get a little bit more arm movement going on with this one. And we're gonna pair it with some legs. So now that our booties are nice and warmed up, we have lunge with a bicep curl. So 30 seconds is gonna be on one side and 30 seconds is gonna be on the other. So we don't have to start yet, but you're gonna start with it under, oh, it's pink on pink, sorry guys. Under your front foot, we're gonna lunge. Oh, you're gonna have to curl at the bottom. Exercise. All right, so get low, curl, and then lunge. Down, curl, and up. So you may feel more comfortable with it on the outside of your foot or on the inside, it kind of just depends. But I'm curling with the hand that's in front. I have the lighter one because when I tried it with the heavier ones, I cheat. I push my arm forward. So we want to be able to use your abdominal wall here. Keep a nice, strong support. Switch legs. Go back to sleep, Bubba. All right, and then right into it. Down, curl, and up. Down, curl. So you get that longer hold in the lunge. Drop it straight down so that the knee doesn't go over your toes too much. This is not my favorite side. So you'll know your band is too tight, leave it. If your elbow's having to come forwards, you don't want that. So if your band is really tight, you may not be able to get the full curve, full curl. That's okay. Do what you can. Just call it a bottom half curl. No big deal. All right, so we just did biceps. You can guess what's next. We have triceps. So the arm move with this is going to be elbow to the side, press down. Then we're going to add a little curtsy lunge to it. So cross behind you. Exercise. Cross behind and press. Stay all on this side. Cross behind, press down. You're like, yes, your majesty. Good. Shoot those hips straight back. And here with curtsies, I try to like hike up my hip on my tighter side, so try not to do that. This hand is anchored in right up against my skin. Well, against the crop top, whatever. This is the top hand's your anchor. Elbow stays glued to your side. So you control the band up and down. All right, this one's really easy. You just switch and we go the other way. Whoa, my brain doesn't do that though. Woo, yeah. Good, so keep that elbow glued to your side, band glued to your chest. Check to make sure your lower abs are active, not pushing out. And so you can move through this a little bit faster if you want to, but just make sure you've got the main points. You've got that front foot anchored through your toes or your heel. Posture is good. We're not rounding. You can take that as you want. Okay, again, keep it with the light one. Arm movement is just going to be a lat pull down at the bottom of a squat. So we're going to do an overhead squat here. Then you're going to come up. I said the bottom, I lied. Exercise. And pull down in between. So overhead squat, and then squeeze nice and tight. Squat and pull. We're starting with both hands. At the beep, we're going to switch it. Good, so lead with your elbows. Imagine you're clutching something underneath your armpits. That's gonna help activate those abs. Your lats, Make sure you're not forgetting your abs. Keep them active, pulled in nice and tight. Wrists are neutral, try not to bend anything. Good. All right, this is where you pull right and then left. Squat. Right, left, and squat. Not a whole lot of break in between there. So opposite arm has to stay nice and strong to resist. You should feel it all the way up the front of your body here. As you hold steady. Holding still, it can be just as hard as moving. Just kind of fun, right? Good, your squats can be as deep as you want them to be, or not, up to you. But we're back to the lunge bicep. Dun, 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 moving right along. All right, start on this leg. So we squat, or we curl at the bottom. Get ready.
Exercise.
Down, curl, up, down. Yes. Now, you want to make sure that you control the band down. Not only does that increase your time under tension to help develop that strength and endurance, but you get that extra little hold in the legs. Yeah? I forgot to start my watch, guys. I hope one of you did. So my heart rate is surprisingly high for no weights. Switch sides. All right. So you could always step lunge these two if you wanted to, but I'm not gonna lie, I just kept it kind of simple. Lunges are tough for me. I prefer stationary lunges. Not leaning is enough of a challenge. Good, keep that elbow locked in, feel that bicep ball up, and then slowly lower it down. Oh, that's why, oh my gosh, I'm curling the wrong spot. Like, why is this so hard? Sorry, guys.
Rest.
Rest. All right, back to that one. Well, if you did it like me, good job. One side worked a little harder than the other. Anywho, back to the tricep. So anchor it with your right hand. We're gonna press with the left, step to the left.
Exercise.
Good. If you wanna add a little extra challenge, you don't have to tap your toe, you can bring it up. Good, nice and controlled. Good, feel that hip flexor stabilize you. This hip of mine is usually really, really tight. I've also learned that it's quite weak, actually. Can't do things the way it used to, so I'm gonna focus on that. Press through your foot, big toe, little toe, heel, switch sides. Get yourself re-anchored here. There we go. Good. Good, so send the hips straight back, even though your leg crosses back behind you. We're not leaning, shoulders are level. Again, the balance element is totally optional. Whoop! If I watch myself, it doesn't work. Abs are pulled in.
Rest.
Good job. All right, last one, we've got this lat pull down. So I like to hold my band. Can you see that way? And it blends in with my band. I just kind of scissor it between, or knife it in between my thumb and my forefinger. So I'm gonna do sumo squats this time. Toes are out. Squat, pull, squat, pull. If you want to add on here, you could come up to a calf raise with your pull. Squat. So the overhead part adds a little bit of an element of balance here. Don't lose your core through it. We are going to switch to single arm pulls here at the ding. And our halfway beat. Good. Make sure you're pulling the band out along with just down. That'll increase that tension along the band. I took the calf raise out on the single arms. A few rock stars will do it. I'm not a rock star today in that way. Otherwise, it's Valentine's Day. Yeah. Good. Out to the side. Keep that strong supporting arm up top. Almost there. Last one. Let's finish it. And rest. All right, extra 30 seconds because we are on to our third and final round. This one is dealer's choice. If you want a heavier band or a lower band, I'm going to switch to my heavier band just because I feel like it shows up a little bit better, but I would honestly still prefer a light band. This one is more for the abs. So, our first exercise, you don't have to start yet, it's just going to be a roll down. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. This is all about control and finding all of those different muscle fibers because you're going to sit up nice and tall. And I want you to activate pelvic floor and then start with the lower abs, then think middle abs at your waistband, and then upper abs as you roll down. And then you're gonna roll all the way up. It's nice and slow. Let's go. Pull in lower, middle, upper, and then come up with control. Don't let the band just yank you. If this is too much on your neck or your back, you can always stop halfway. What I do want you to look for though, is that you have your feet flexed and that your knees are not caving in. This is also gonna help create some outward pressure. Work on that anterior tibialis, and again, hip flexors, IT band. But think about that C curve first, lower, middle, upper, and then nice and smooth. Sit all the way up if you can, right on those sit bones, find that balance. There is a way we can add on in the next round, but honestly, this is pretty good for me. Don't strain your neck, keep your chin lifted. The old cue in classes is always like, imagine a tennis ball under your neck. I had a slew of them a couple minutes ago. Now they are gone. All right, I'm gonna turn and face you for this next one. We've got a boat, so the I didn't change the band. It still looks like this. I can tell the floor. You can't quite see. All we're gonna do is we're gonna scoot back and hold. We're just gonna rotate to the side. Okay? We're gonna stick all to one side first here. And we're just gonna switch halfway through. So lead with the elbows. Keep your shoulders nice and wide. Don't round into this one. So it's that scoop with the twist, and then lift back to the center. Scoop and twist. Yeah. My elbow does not get to the floor because I have that thicker band. If you have a thinner band, you might be able to just tap it. Don't tap the floor as a break. Don't sit down and rest. But you want to feel all of this wrapping as you twist. So let's go to the other side. Whoa, man, that side always feels funny. We usually twist to our favorite side first. So you may notice as you do this that one side doesn't twist as good. If so, I'm right there with you. It's not a reason not to try, right? In the past, I like to avoid things I wasn't good at. I still like to avoid them, but I'm just more okay with not being good at everything. And this is one I'm not very good at. Alright, fan gets to stay in the same pose and we get to lay all the way down. We have bicycles, so knees are going to come up to 90 degrees here, and then you can stay here with just the legs pressing. You want to get it as close to the floor as you can, or you can add the twist. So we are going to alternate on this one. Your knees and elbows do not have to touch, but I do want your low back to stay pressed into that floor. So if that means your foot stays more towards the ceiling, to do that, that's okay. If you're a little stronger, more comfortable with the band, you're going to be able to extend that leg out in front. All while keeping these abs pulled in. Manage that pressure. Exhale as you twist. Try to keep your elbows wide. I might scrape my elbow over here on this step. A little close. You can do it. Again, let me know which exercise is your favorite, or which one was the most surprising in the comments. Love to hear your favorites. Also, if you have favorite mini bands you want to share with the world, let us know. Alright, this is where it's going to feel real. The abs are tired. It's not the first round we've worked them, but we are back to the roll downs. So like I said, there's going to be a way to add on. We're going to stay this way. It'll come at the top, roll down, come up. You can tap a heel out to the side, and then back down. Get totally optional. Ooh, try to keep your shoulders. I just noticed my shoulders were rounding in. No, no, no. No, no, no. Scoop, lower, middle, upper. Get as low as you can. Come on up. If you want to add on that heel tap, you just press through the outer blade of your foot while you're holding that boat pose. Okay, so hold this. Imagine like your tight pair of jeans on right there. Woo-wee! Find some new muscles. Try not to use any momentum. If you find yourself starting to chuck yourself up there, like, heft yourself up, you're going down too far. Keep a little more tension as you do this. I'm noticing I'm starting to cheat, so I'm just going to go halfway down. Ooh, halfway down's not bad, guys. Keeps a little more tension in there. Ooh, gonna come down and hold.
Rest.
Okay, all right. What was the next one? Oh yeah, the boat rose. Oh geez. All right, so we're gonna stand up nice and, or sit up nice and tall. Remember, this is exhale, twist, as you kind of work that cross body here. If your band is too tight,
Exercise.
you can also do this. Or again, staying on one side with just one hand and the other hand out for balance. You could probably even like balance the other leg if you wanted to. Ooh, if your band is too tight and you need a little more slack. Those are ways to do it. Just take one hand and one foot. Like to be a little more space. Totally optional. You could also raise your feet if you need it to be harder. Ooh, straight leg. Nope, can't do it. Ollie. Other side. And see, trying things and not get it. It's okay. Be okay to fail. Be okay with trying and needing to practice. Good. Keep those shoulders wide. Abs are pulled in. Again, heels up is just an option. The lower. Oof. Get a nice little extra row in here, huh? This is the backward. 10 more seconds. Almost done. Pause, rest. And rest. Alrighty, since we are down here, let's roll on over. Do a little cobra stretch here. So hands right by shoulders. Go ahead and lift your abdominals and think length. Push that chest forwards. We are stretching.
Exercise.
We have made it. I don't know why it's, oh, bicycle. Oh my gosh. We did have one more. Stop stretching. Put your band back on. Oh gosh, sorry guys. All right, bicycle. This way. Round your feet. We're gonna cross knee to elbow, pulling in that knee. Always think knee more than any height, okay? I'd rather your knee get closer to your elbow than your legs be low. So if your legs again are up high because your back is done, this is new stuff. Do it. Woo. I am not mad. I missed the first 8 seconds. We still have 30 more to go. Good. Really pull in, press away. Create your resistance. This is where the lighter band would be a little nicer. Would be a little bit nicer. Nice scoop still. Low back is pressed in. Keep twisting. The twisting is optional. Wait, let's do 5 extra, huh? 6 extra, so we're even. So we missed a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Recovery.
All right, now we are officially done. Okay, false alarm the first time. Back to cobra. We just got a little extended rest in there, right? So think lengthen from your belly button up through your chest. Expand through your shoulders. Lift that chin just a little bit. I've noticed since I'm on my computer a lot more, on my phone scrolling probably way too much, that my chin is tight. So anytime the front of my neck stays tight. Yeah, pushing them back to child's pose. So walk those knees in. Cinch your hips back if you can. Yes, yes, yes. Reach those
Done.
knees.
Great workout. You spent 27 minutes,
27
5 seconds
minutes exercising,
exercising.
guys. What I was saying is, I notice the front of my neck is getting tight. Well, it's not for you. Good. Come on up. Go ahead and take one leg out to your side and then shift the hips back just enough where you feel an inner thigh stretch here. A lot of times your inner thighs are way tighter than we think. We don't want muscles to stay tight because then they don't work as well. And then if they're not working as well, then they get weaker. We need strong inner thighs. Bobo, do not eat the band. Did you take the blue one? Where's my blue one? He's cute. All right, same leg. If this feels good to you, we're gonna get in a little bit of a pigeon pose here. Stretch out that booty. You could always do this seated. You could also do this on your back. See. You know pigeon, right? Yeah. Nice little glute stretch there. You could do figure 4. It was just right there, so it seemed to be a better fit for me. All right, switch legs. I'm gonna go right into pigeon on the other leg. Ooh, nice. We worked the booty today. Squats, lunges, the bridges, side planks. You need to get lower into this stretch by all means. Leave it. Bobo. Might be sacrificing a band for this workout, you guys. Right here. Where's your ball? I switch to the inner thigh stretch. This side is definitely tighter for me. I like to keep my foot flexed. It's up to you where you feel it the most, depending on how you rotate. My hip is also really rigid on this side. It does not rotate. Oh, I'm not done. I'm just grabbing the band. No. All right, have a seat, and we're going to reach both hands up overhead. Oh, I think that's where the blue one is. Oh, it was there. Remember, that was my hiding place. All right, so sit on your knees, sit on the floor. We're going to reach up and over. Sorry about that. So, side body stretch. And we're trying to increase the distance between our ribs and our hips. And release. Other side. Yep, way more movement on this side. Definitely gotta work on that. It'll happen. Get back to the center. We're gonna inhale nice and tall, shrugging the shoulders. That feels good. Okay, then exhale, gently twist. You can look over that back shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale over the shoulder. And inhale up. Good. Go ahead and shrug out the shoulders. Big shoulder rolls. Good. Switch directions. Good. And I always like to end with a little neck stretch. So not really pressing it down, just kind of applying some gentle counter pressure. Trying to increase the distance from earlobe to the corner of your shoulder here. You can reach away with that arm if you want to. And this gets really tight too. And switch. You can hold any of these longer. You can add in your favorite stretches too. Just trying to be more intentional about stretching. Intentional, not intentionable. About stretching this year. My birthday's on Thursday and I'm definitely feeling older. Body's not as movable as it was. Last stretch, bring the hands behind your back. Open up that chest. Oh yeah, this one area especially. You spend a lot of time holding babies on your phone, on a computer, cooking, driving, pushing a shopping cart. All of the things. This is tight, yeah. You can stay here for a long time. If you can't clasp your hands together, that's okay. You can always hold your shirt here. And try to relax the neck and shoulders into this. Again, creating length in the front, length across the front here. Even just turn your palms forward and just reaching away. All right, inhale, big up. Thank you so much for working out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions or want to try other exercises, workouts with me, let me know. I can hook you up with a trial in the app. You're welcome to schedule a call anytime to see what kind of program is good for you, what I'd recommend. I love chatting with you. That's my favorite part of this job. And thank you for being here. I will see you again. We'll probably do another workout next month. So if you have any requests, make sure you send them to my inbox. And again, thanks for being here.